The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, our qualifying stage was definitely something, wasn't it? But now we're going to get things started off for real. It is the 12 seed TetrisAttakr and the 21 seed foxyman in the first match of Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022. Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart, and I give you a formal welcome to the official start of the 2022 Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament. We're about to engage in a bunch of round-robin combat, and to help me go through the first of the 50 matches that we're expected to have in this stage is our PPL 2020 champion, Tayman.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I was already practicing some normal mode, so I'm already upset and in the mood to do some commentary.
Oh, normal mode is gonna be a thing, and yeah, we'll hopefully we'll see if any of that practice pays off for Tayman later on in the show. But we've got a real banger between TetrisAttakr and foxyman coming up. Foxyman has generally had TA's number, but it was TA who knocked out Foxy in the last Pokemon Puzzle League tournament. So Tayman, how much are you looking forward to this one?
This is a really great opener. I think Foxy's going to have the edge, but TA has given him a good fight recently, and we'll talk about that this matchup in just a bit.
Oh yes, cannot wait for you guys to see how it went down. We can't always do the matches live, but some of them have been pre-recorded for your enjoyment, and we took to recording this match earlier this week, so cannot wait to show you guys how that turned out. But first, if you're just tuning into this game for the first time and you're not exactly sure how it all works, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25, 2000 in North America and March 2, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-hard and S-hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. So here we are at the official start of our tournament. Our round-robin pool stage of the tournament starts today. We have divided our 22 players that side up into 4 as equally sized pools as we can. We've got 2 pools of 5 and 2 pools of 6. Actually, I haven't dealt with 6-person pools before. This is one of our largest tournaments since the 2017 Pokemon Puzzle League tournament. So I expect this to be very crazy. And as we've been doing it for the past couple of years, these pool matches are best of 5 races in the one-player stadium against computers that we know and love, respect. I still can't figure out what the right word is. But we're playing those matches in the easy, normal, and hard game levels. So if you are new to this tournament and how we do things, here's how it works. Between those 3 levels, the players will agree on the first level to play. Either they will agree to a level to play, or I will pick a level for them. So either way, they're going to start on the same level. Then for the next race, the loser of the first race will pick one of the remaining levels, and then game 3 will be played on the last level that has not been picked. If we need game 4 or game 5 to determine a winner, then it is a loser pick of any of those levels available to them. So we could see a level be played up to 3 times in each of these matches. So someone wants to try to coast on a particular level, maybe they can get away with that. We'll see if anyone tries to do that in this tournament. But once we're done with this process, which I expect to take about 5 weeks, we should be heading into October with this format, and we'll see the top 2 players in each pool advance to the final bracket based on match wins, in-game wins, and other tiebreakers we can get into as they become relevant. But I should mention that we do have a prize pool for this tournament, a crowdfunded prize pool. You can type !pool in the Twitch chat to get a clickable link. The link should also be in the YouTube video description. But at the end of this tournament, we will see our players get a portion of that prize pool, mostly for people who make it to the final bracket. You can again throw in your direct donations. You can add any Twitch bits you may have received for completing various surveys from the Twitch Research Power Group, or maybe you straight up bought bits to give to people. You can throw those in. Those will be added penny for penny, dollar for dollar. Also, if you subscribe to the Twitch channel at Puzzle Speedrun, we'll get portions of those subscriptions added to the pool as well. And yeah, if we reach our goal of $600, it's going to be a very nice payday for first place. Tayman, are you interested in loading up on Baconators with your prize money?
Yeah, we got to get the Baconator counter here. You know, maybe the conversion rate has changed since the last tournament because of inflation, unfortunately. So your Baconators might not go as far. But you know, it's the perfect way to unwind after filling your mind with salt. Why not fill your body with salt too?
Indeed. Let's get Galloping Conch on that to provide that conversion rate for us, so we can give you an up-to-date stats on how many Baconators and Baconator combo meals you can buy with the prize winnings. Not only are we giving prizes to the top 8 who make it to the final bracket, we also hope to have a redemption bracket, a consolation bracket for the players that did not make the main bracket. So the winner of that will get a portion of the prize pool, and if you don't win anything else, don't worry. There's still a random chance for a small chunk of the prize pool just for participating. So if you want to get involved in these tournaments in the future, you do have that to look forward to. If you missed out on this one, though, don't worry. We actually have other tournaments this time around to whet your appetite with. We have the Marathon and Spa Service tournaments that will be going on during a scheduled 1-week break in between the pool stage and the final bracket stage of this tournament. On that Saturday, which I expect to be October 15th, we'll have the Marathon event. It is on 2D, speed level 1, as per usual on our speedrun leaderboard, but the game level is up to the player's choice. We normally have the categories separated on the leaderboard. The game levels are in separate categories. But for this event, if you can score consistently on the higher levels, you probably should be rewarded for challenging yourself on the higher levels. So we'll give the players a choice to do what they want with that. And the goal in that event for each race is to score 100,000 points as fast as possible, and then top out the stack to actually get the game proceeding to its a reward for getting so many points in the mode. And on that Sunday, should be October 16th at this point, it is the Spa Service event, the straight-up speedrun of the line clear mode that some people in the community have taken to specialize in, even because it is such a skill-intensive test. So if you want to test yourself on Spa Service, go ahead and give that a try. We are taking signups all the way through mid-October when those tournaments are scheduled to be played. Those are one-day events. Expect a few hours of your day to be set aside for those events, depending on how many races you get to take part in. We'll talk about the formats of those tournaments as we get closer to them. But I am personally offering a $50 prize to the winner of each of those tournaments. So there might still be something in it for you yet. If you prepare now, you've got like 4 weeks. If you prepare now, then maybe you'll have a good chance of doing something in one of these tournaments. But let's go to our one-player stadium tournament. Take a look at Pool 4, where our first two competitors will be playing in. And oh my goodness, this is a very stacked group. We have 5 players who have competed closely for bracket spots in previous tournaments, competing for 2 spots in this tournament. Man, this is very much as a death of a bracket of a pool of death as we've ever seen.
Yeah, there are no easy matchups in this bracket. I feel bad for Octo Oil, their first tournament, and they get put into this bracket where you have a couple world record holders in Yoshi and Foxyman, and 3 very solid players and 6 TA and Gamer. And honestly, Yoshi's probably gonna take the top seed here, but I think it's very close behind that between 6 TA and Foxyman. It's quite exciting stuff if you're not in this group. If you're in this group, it's not quite as exciting.
Yes. Well, I can almost assure you that just about every single match in this pool will be a banger for one reason or another, and we're getting the first of those matches started in just a little bit. Let's take a closer look at each of our competitors and show you what they have done in this game to this point. As you can see, Foxyman's 21 seed is definitely a misnomer. He's only in that seed because he was a prior participant and did not have any time during the month of August to play in any of the live sessions. Although he tried, I definitely tried to get runs in from at the very wire, at the very end, but internet troubles were just not meant to be. But all that stuff is resolved now, and Foxyman is definitely poised to to take names in this tournament. Now we can see the times here. Foxyman is top 3 in all of the categories that we're playing today, while TetrisAttakr is outside the top 10. So you feel like, say, man, the advantage would be Foxy's, but how much of a chance do you think TetrisAttakr has to surprise us in this match?
I'd give TetrisAttakr about a 1 in 4 chance of upsetting Foxy. I think those high leaderboard times for Foxy are partially a result of grinding, and I know TA has not grinded these lower difficulties quite as much, and we've seen that TA can have a very explosive glass cannon style of play, which definitely works out better for the lower difficulties compared to the harder difficulties, which require a bit more discipline and green awareness. I definitely think Foxy has the higher floor compared to TA, but definitely within the margin of Troll. I think, yeah, TA has a decent shot of doing the upset here, but Foxy, I definitely take Foxy to get this in 4 games. I think TA can snag one off of him.
Yeah, we've seen Foxy have a little bit of a salty streak. He does get occasionally on tilt when things cavalcade out of control. So we'll not be surprised to see TetrisAttakr take a game off of Foxyman, as their matches have been most traditionally close. So they've almost always traded games in their matches in the prior Pokemon Puzzle League tournaments. But let's not delay this any longer. We'll go ahead and actually reset it to where it needed to go. So we are playing on normal mode. As the players agreed to for this first race. So we'll get that going in just a little bit. Alright. Got our game 1 underway here. And normal mode, Tayman, definitely one of those levels that has drawn a bit of ire in the community. Very split feelings on how a normal mode should be received. How well do you take to this level?
Don't really like normal that much. It has the worst aspects of both easy and hard mode, especially towards the end. Hard mode, because the cursor speed is like better than easy naturally, but gets even more noticeably so at the end. But it doesn't have the shortened stop time of hard mode, so the AI is that much faster, and it takes longer for them to die. So you can just have this absolutely ludicrous stalling from the AI later on that can be just absolutely infuriating. And I think, you recently got a world record here, and I think there was the perception that normal mode was free, and I guess it did end up being that, but mostly because a couple years ago Foxyman got, with one of his first qualifier runs, got 2 seconds off world record or something like that. So then everyone started playing normal mode, and then it turned out, it's actually terrible.
Yes, it's such a weird middle ground. It's a little bit faster than easy mode, but these foes are fast enough to be able to get to some answers that that will most certainly infuriate you. Time will most certainly be wasted here. But right now, we are pretty much toe-to-toe here. These two players fairly close. That Misty definitely even up the field a bit. Ooh, TetrisAttakr gets in a nice fortunate attack for the 10-second time. Love to see that.
I know this is naturally part of TA's playing style, kind of those very explosive attacks. I wonder, he seems to be going very aggressively early on, and I wonder how much of that is due to because he knows he's playing foxyman and that he is at the disadvantage, I'd say.
Yeah,
I would not play this aggressively normally.
Yeah, one thing you may see some of our players do, especially the top players, is to lead your attacks with 2-4 combos. Like, make a 4 in a row match, and then lead that immediately into a 4 in a row for the next chain link. TetrisAttakr, by and large, seems to be not doing that, which is not a huge concern, probably in the beginning of normal mode, but is that something you're gonna be worried about as we go forward here?
No. Yeah, towards the end for sure. I would always go for the double 4 combo anyway, assuming it doesn't take you like 4 extra seconds to set up. It just gives you that much extra of a cushion. In the easier difficulties, it's not really the end of the world if you don't get it, but it's going to become that much more important, especially on hard, V hard, and S hard. It definitely helps in normal mode.
Definitely helps in a bunch of levels. If for nothing else, you can kind of manipulate the time that the garbage blocks are sending to the opponents actually shake. That shake time is definitely a big factor into when these opponents will live or die. And
TA is just popping off though. It's working out for him so far.
Oh yeah, sub 5 minutes heading into the effectively the back half of this run. Definitely a very solid time. Foxyman looks like he's had a few extra garbage clears sent his way, so that's been giving him a few headaches. Another 10-second stage from TetrisAttakr. He, as FFR likes to say, he's schmoving.
I think we see him playing just a little bit more methodologically here now that he is in the later half. But he's not taking the time to set up that 4 combo. He's just kind of going for what he sees. Kind of going for those Yoshi strats. Like, one of Yoshimitsu's strategies has always been to just start your chain and combos as literally as soon as you can. Like, barely raise your stack, get that attack going, and I feel like the advantages that presents are twofold. One of them is that naturally you send your attack sooner, so there's less time on the clock. But the sooner you send your attack, that's less time that the AI has to get something started.
Looks like we got a fortunately timed attack here for TetrisAttakr. Gonna be moving on there, and once again, Foxyman hits a garbage clear from the opponent. That time the garbage spends clearing is going to waste a lot of time.
Yeah, about a stage and a half lead here for TA. And his play style is definitely paying off here. He's going for the X4 is very good. He gets 2 6 combos on the board. Oh, but there was a clear there. That's where we see that the double 4 combo might have helped, but it should be dead shortly after this.
And for those of you who have not played normal mode before, we are coming very close to the end of it, to 14 stages, so this will end at Bruno, and okay, Giovanni, we need to calm down.
Yeah, this is where you just start to see the obscene stop time come into play.
Oh yeah, if we had if we were able to get a webcam from foxyman, we would definitely see some form of seething. Oh, very fortunate from TetrisAttakr. Yeah, that was almost gonna backfire on TA, but here he is at the final stage.
It's a good attack from Foxy, and yeah, we've noticed like both Foxy and TA haven't really done the double 4 combos, and that just hurt Foxy right there because all the garbage was connected. Much like how we are all connected according to Serial Experiments Lane. You want to avoid that connection, and you want to have that garbage separate.
You know, I didn't think we were going to get to Serial Experiments Lane reference, but I don't think that's the first time we've referenced it in these broadcasts. So, yeah, if I had a nickel, it's kind of amazing. But TetrisAttakr is done. That time is 8 minutes 38 seconds for our 12 seed.
It was a very solid time.
Let's go ahead and award TetrisAttakr that first Pokeball. I may change up things with the broadcast from time to time, but those Pokeballs will definitely stay the same. And foxyman finishes strong with that 11-second Bruno to clock in officially at 9:28. Definitely not the time he would have liked to see, but that's just kind of the way normal mode tends to happen. You either get players who are like close to 8:30, or some of them get close to 10 minutes. There's not a huge amount of in between with this level, I've noticed.
Hi, Professor O.
Hello, Ash.
Just a couple extra clears can add on a lot of time from the AI.
I'll go sign up.
And Foxy was more or less a stage or two of bad clears from winning that one.
Alright, so the next level is going to be the hard difficulty. So let's get that nice and loaded. We'll get this started in pretty short order. Hard mode is probably more up Foxy's wheelhouse, simply because of his background as a PvP player. Like, the faster speed should be more comfortable for him, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, foxyman did sweep TetrisAttakr in the 2020 group stage in just hard mode. So we'll see if history will repeat there.
TA going, not many combos there, just going for the X5. But we will see that okay, what are you doing, Gary? Gary.
Oh, we may need to get Gary a manual.
We see that the stop time is much more reasonable here. And I think it could go either way with TA's playing style. It looks like he was a little more cautious there. But those big sudden attacks that he was sending in normal mode, I think they would work out even better in hard mode if the AI isn't able to down stack.
No problem.
Ooh, and there's the 10 there.
Yeah, we're definitely encouraging double forward combos starting here for sure. It's almost mandatory at this level. And TetrisAttakr kind of showing otherwise at the moment. We'll see how long that will last.
Way to go!
Oh, doing the 6 combo there. He's going for the Yoshi strats, and this
Way to go!
nope, all he gets the 9.
Oh my. Oh me, oh my. But even so, with Foxyman, he set the 2 forward combos to Misty. He got the garbage clear, but that was still an 11-second stage, and that's why we lead these stages with 2 forward combos. It's that garbage separation that we hope to see every time, because these foes tend to only look at the lowest garbage block on their board. Did not make a difference in that one. TetrisAttakr still moving. Up the speed and up to TetrisAttakr speed apparently too.
Yeah, he's gotten some cooperation with the AI so far, but he's still been sending those 4 lines. Those mandatory 4 lines typically. And oh my god, what is happening here?
Oh me, oh my.
Oh, and that's what are you doing, Eric?
Oh, no.
Erica! Knock it off.
Erica, no. Jeez. These CPUs are weird about changing priorities, and Foxyman actually had a combo-induced crush kill in position because these foes look underneath the lowest garbage block on their field. TetrisAttakr continue to move.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Fox is just finishing the Erica.
Way to go!
I think TA really likes those 6 combos, it feels like. Oh, I think he thought he had a little more there. Well, this is going to be another low 10 to 12 on Sabrina.
Okay, Foxy's picking it back up. The 11 Koga. That will do just fine.
Way to go!
But really, Foxy is just one bad TA stage away from this being tied again. It's just the AI, from Foxy's perspective, just not cooperating on TA's side. There's a 15.
Yeah, there was a lot to match at the top of Blaine's stack, so I'm sure it was necessary for TetrisAttakr to extend that chain out to an X5. But there's definitely a timing aspect that comes to landing your attacks. At the highest levels, you definitely want to pay attention to what the state of your opponent's stack is. You want to make sure they don't have an immediate answer like that. And okay, Tracy. Okay, this is more or less what we tend to get to. Oh, Tracy had the forethought to swap that.
I don't think you had time for that, Tracy. So here's Foxyman's chance to catch back up. This is what we see in later stage hard mode, is that, okay, the AI just has, if they get one clear, they typically have time to set up chains off the garbage, and yeah, we see that's a 50-second stage. This all too common in hard mode, unfortunately, but we see the double 4 combo working there for Foxy, just showing off why that strategy works. And we're just about tied up here. Yeah, we saw TA raging a bit in the background, as I would too.
Yeah, we're definitely no strangers to rage. around here. We try to keep it under control, but some of the things this game does can be a bit maddening at times. And there we go, Foxyman getting that 11-second rocket's gonna take the lead here.
Raise your stack, TA. Oh, okay. Rocket? Really? Oh, TA's in an awkward position here. He can't raise this. Oh no.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a problem we've more or less teased TetrisAttakr about in previous matches. He tends to not raise his stack aggressively
I'm ready. Are you?
enough, and in the later levels, you can most certainly get punished with that by being trapped under your opponent's garbage. And it's not so much you're going to automatically lose in that situation. It just takes longer to build off of your opponent's garbage. So it slows you down tremendously if you have to deal with that.
Richie, what are we doing?
That's a rather low Richie, not gonna lie.
I mean,
My goodness,
oh my,
how are you supposed to stop that from happening?
I'm gonna win.
Okay, well,
Don't look now, here comes TetrisAttakr with an 11-second Giovanni.
I think.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Richie went blue instead of yellow there. Just going for the leftmost matches it can see, and that was the one it saw. Interesting indeed.
He's still going for those 6 combos. He loves those 6 combos.
Way to go.
That's still no, he only did the a 2 chain there. He's reloading. But this is just gonna be 4 extra lines.
Can't win them all.
This okay, what? Oh no.
Yeah, I just noticed TetrisAttakr is playing this like Tetris Attack, not Pokemon Puzzle League.
I'm gonna win.
It is a similar but mechanically different game,
Can't win
which
'em
is
all.
kind of the main reason we have different speedrun tournaments in the fall and spring, with TA in the spring, Puzzle League in the fall, because they play a little bit differently from one another.
They have their different fans too. These are the games that our community grew up on. So we decided to give a nod to both of them by having 2 tournaments. Ooh. Okay, I think Foxy was trying to cut off that chain at an X4, ended up getting an X5, and now is spamming extra lines as he can find them. Oh, that will do. That will do just fine.
Oh, it's the 20.
And TetrisAttakr is a full stage behind now, going into the final stage of hard mode for Foxyman, where Gary likes to rear his ugly head at the end, and boy does it get ugly. Gary 2 on hard difficulty is one of the biggest trolls in the game.
Yeah, sometimes you'll send the double 4 and he'll just try down stacking for a bit and die, or he'll level everything off and chain off the garbage for a minute.
Yeah, Gary's just fast enough to
Gary,
get to all these things.
I'm gonna win.
My goodness.
okay, what are we doing, Bruno? Okay, Gary is going to
It's an X7
an
chain.
X7.
Oh my.
Oh, but I think
that's a big
gonna-
downstacking error.
that's gonna do it.
And that will be Foxyman's win in a time of 10 minutes, 28 seconds.
Way to go.
I think most of our top players would want to finish in under 10 minutes if they can help it, but they can't always help it. But that's a very strong finish for TetrisAttakr, getting a time of 10:54 on our official racetime.gg timer, which we use to track all of these races in real time. So we thank Race Time GG for being that resource to help us time these races so efficiently. Alright, so let's go ahead and grant Foxyman Pokeball number 1. And now that we have burned through normal and hard,
Congratulations, you won.
it is time to take it easy. We're taking the easy level for our game 3. And the loser of this race will have a pivotal choice to make for game 4. Because then the difficulty levels open up completely. And easy, normal, and hard could be played for game 4. Wonder what each of these players are thinking going into this one. Like easy mode's slow. It's short and slow. It's kind of hard to make significant comebacks. And there's a game 3 underway.
Yeah, we'll see in easy mode that Gary and Brock do not raise their stack at all, so you want to be sending larger attacks for these first 2 stages. I typically go out to like at least X5. Oh, that's a nice bit of swag there. TA segmenting his attack. Oh, is he gonna get to that? Okay!
Oh, Gary. What are we
You
doing?
did not-
Like, it could so easily come down to that. Like, that could be
Yeah.
the whole difference.
Any clear in easy mode just hurts.
Way to go.
Yeah, you can see how much more these foes are taking now that they are not raising their stacks. And there's a garbage clear on Foxy's Brock.
Gonna win. Way to go.
TetrisAttakr
Yes.
again not sending enough.
No problem.
He's getting a little flustered.
Way to go.
That's gonna give Brock time to
Go.
get it clear on those purples.
Way to go.
And that's just overall in these easier difficulties. That's why it's so important to top off the opponent in one shot if you can. Even more so on easy, because the cursor speed is just so slow on easy. But as soon as you send your attack, they're going to start arranging a clear on the garbage, and you don't want to give them any extra time to do that, especially with how much stop time they get.
Way to go.
And now that we're out of the escape that is Gary and Brock, the rest of these opponents should behave a little bit more consistently, but they're still getting garbage clears, so that's fun.
Okay, cutting off that attack.
Ready when you
It's
are.
going to be good.
If you are consistent with your combos, incorporating them into your chains, you really should not need more than an X3 chain for
Way to go.
any of these foes. They should all go down to like 4 lines of garbage.
Way to go.
Foxyman struggling a little bit to get Surge dealt with here, and as a result, it's taking a little bit extra time.
Over.
Ooh, nice lag chain. There's an 11. That's a good catch up from TA to even things out here.
Oh yeah, like 11 seconds per stage is almost world record pace. So getting those kinds of times consistently will feel really, really good.
Way to go.
Nice 8 combo there.
8 combo, 3 chain. This is fairly safe.
Oh,
Oh,
but
that could
five-
have
okay,
ended
that's
a lot worse.
okay. Erica, what are we doing? We see that these opponents switch their priorities rather slowly sometimes.
Like, everything about easy mode is just slow. Like, the overall speed of the game. Like, how quickly panels rise up to the next level of speed.
Oh, TA is just gonna
Okay.
just go off this chain here. And you know, that's gonna work. You know, sometimes it's better just to go with the flow and not spend an extra second or two setting up your chain. Oh,
Alright,
Foxy
foxyman
gets the
getting a
10.
very similar approach with a similar result. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. And easy mode, again, for those of you who haven't played it, is 11 stages, so we will see Giovanni at the end of this run, but nothing more. Okay, another lag chain setup from TetrisAttakr, not getting rewarded. They're very in character for this game.
Why are you doing that, Sabrina?
So that's gonna be another lead change for foxyman. By the way, if you're wondering why the music is turned off on foxyman's game, that is kind of a recent innovation. Like, since the last tournament, it wasn't really played around with in the last tournament, but turning off the in-game music, like actually going into the sound options and muting the background music, actually makes the next stage load faster. It's almost a half second per stage, which for a short level like this is not insignificant.
Not at all. And I guess we decided that we would let the players decide if they want to do that.
I mean, it's a quality of life thing. Like some people want the comfort of the music, be too distracted without it. Some people just want to go fast. Well, I leave it to the player's discretion. Here we are, coming up on the end of easy mode. Oh, TetrisAttakr sent 3 lines, needed 4, and is gonna get his garbage cleared, and that is probably going to do it for his chances in this race. A lot would have to happen with Giovanni here for the outcome to be any different. Okay. Foxyman took a little bit to get the chain that he wanted, but he is done at a time of 6 minutes 57 seconds. And TetrisAttakr is coming in right behind with a 7:10. So not a time that not times either player would be happy to get, but it was close nonetheless. So well played from both players. Let's give Foxyman that second Pokeball. Foxyman the second Pokeball. There we go.
Yeah, very close matchup there. And it just comes down to a clear or two sometimes. I think TA and Foxy were both playing very well there.
And now that we've gone through all the levels without a winner, it is a choice for TetrisAttakr on which level to pick for Game 4. And I think prior results in this match specifically give a good idea as to which level he wants to play next. Well, I'm not sure he wants to play it, but it's a level that is going to be played. We're going back to normal. This is TA's best hope for extending this match, I think.
Definitely has the highest variation out of the lower 3 difficulties, I'd say. And he did so well in the first one, so why not try to catch lightning in a bottle twice?
Alright. This game 4 should be getting started just a bit. I don't remember exactly how long it took between races to get things going. Maybe I'll get timestamps for future races. But here we go. Game 4 underway. This is TetrisAttakr last chance to avoid one-sided elimination. Going up to an X4 chain, and the combos were a bit light. Foxyman, on the other hand, going up to an X6, and does get a very similar result. The approaches were fairly different, but the outcomes were more or less identical. Funny how that happens.
TA got lucky that Gary didn't have a clear on that little mini left pillar there. The horizontal 6, that means TA is automatically going to lose.
Foxyman sent that attack so quick, and Brock had an answer at the top of his board.
What? Brock, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, Brock seems to be caught out of position here. Okay! Well. That's... Stop! This is normal mode, thank you! Stop doing this crap.
Oh, this is normally how the game plays, and I wonder why so many of us still come back to play it. Oh, I swear this is not typical. Or maybe it is. Maybe I've got the rose-colored glasses on thinking about it that way. Who knows?
Misty is finally gonna run out of time.
Just getting there. Just getting in there. We're hoping to see all these stage times going forward under 15 seconds. You got a 15 and a 13 for Misty. That's what we want to see. Foxyman is starting off these sequences fairly quickly. 4-4-6 is fairly standard. Needed an extra line and is gonna get punished. Oof.
No leveling, please.
I thought that was a solid opener. That's usually what you need for normal mode.
Ooh, that's a good attack for TA. Oops, all singles. Gets the 11, and that is like, wow, frame tied with TA.
Oh, yeah, just like that. Just like that, it is basically even Steven. Although you're kind of seeing a little bit of the impact of the music off strats as well. Just Foxy loaded into that stage much faster. But that is fine. That is fine. Everything is fine. These runs are fine so far. TetrisAttakr unfortunately no longer has time to get fine runs. If he's gonna have a shot at our bracket, he's gonna have to start pulling off some amazing things. Is that another combo-induced kill for Foxyman? It was basically trending that way. Again, another reason, another example of why we lead with 4 combos.
Where is... Dude, the stop time just triggers me every time. Koga did 1-6 combo, and it seemed to give him like 2.5 seconds. Unbelievable. But we do like this game. So,
We would not be holding this tournament if we did not like this game. It's hard to tell sometimes.
yeah. Yes. Oh, and Sabrina has a clear right in the pillar. In the right place at the right time. Is she gonna get to that red? Finally, the game is reasonable with its amount of stop time. Definitely more possibility for trolling here as we get on to the latter half of normal mode. So TA is probably gonna be hoping. What is? Hello? What are you doing?
That was a 5 chain from Foxyman's Blame. Well, there's not a lot you're gonna be able to do to speed that up once that happens. And okay, TetrisAttakr might have been a tad slow in sending that attack, and it gave Blaine the time to punish again. Those time losses will add up significantly.
Foxy going with the 4 combo. Catching Tracy out of position. That's how you do it. Playing it a little safe with the 4 chain instead of the 3 chain.
Congratulations, you've won.
Which is like what I would do if I was the favorite. Play a little bit safer. Avoid the bad stages.
Oh, speaking of bad stages, TetrisAttakr is struggling to get a chain started, and oh, Tracy's gonna have time for this. Oh no!
Hate to see it.
Oh boy.
He is just playing a little too frantically here. You know, sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and start another chain.
I'm feeling giddy.
Oh boy, normal mode doing normal mode things. I've said this a few times already. Normal mode's one of the levels to watch out for, and this is starting to reveal itself why. Okay, Rocket, we need to calm down.
Okay, well that's an awkward position for Rocket. Down stack, death. Now if this is good on Rocket on TA side, then he can make up some time. But he'll still need some more trolling from Foxyman side.
This is still a race that is too close to call, even though it was called a few days ago. But
what? Foxy is maybe playing a little too fast here, and the leveling is gonna give Giovanni the clear. TA is gonna cut that off. Giovanni, what?
Just keeps restarting chains and chains. Oh,
maybe.
Are you? Oh, that 6 combo is gonna save.
Excuse me.
Foxy's Giovanni. Oh my goodness.
That's a normal mode. Why do you do this?
Oh no.
TA had Giovanni topped off. And now he doesn't, but he has his 3 chain coming. Is this gonna be good?
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez. This is pretty much the worst normal mode can do. I mean it's amazing to see. We're 3 stages from the end here, and world record passed these players by a minute ago.
Yeah, this is almost certainly going to be over 10 minutes. This is, okay.
Okay.
Wow, okay, and then now they both get 15s. Alright.
Are you ready?
Oh, what an inconsistent game. What a game indeed. Alright, so We've got chances for Foxyman
Way to go!
to close out this match here. Lorelei's gonna make it difficult.
Oh, no, this is a... Oh, interesting attack. I thought TA
Okay.
would... Oh, that's really good block arrangement for TA. He's gonna move ahead. And Foxyman is right behind.
Oh, this
You
is
know,
gonna come down to the wire. TetrisAttakr needs this to stay alive in this match.
He just needs to send... Oh, okay, he's,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay,
That
he's-
broke prematurely.
Okay, but he's gonna reset this. Okay, hopefully...
If he had delayed that a little bit further, he
Everything.
might have been fine. But Foxyman's Bruno gets a garbage clear as well, but is out of position, and
Oh!
Foxyman
Oh,
will be
no!
taking this match. Oh my
Wow.
goodness, how close that was. Wow.
One clear away. Foxyman sold out on Bruno and it paid off for him.
Wow, so that's a 10:02 for TetrisAttakr, a 9:56 for Foxyman, and that is going to do it. Let's give Foxyman that third Pokeball and the win. The player 2 win. We don't see too often in these tournaments, but Foxyman definitely made this pool a bit lopsided, but that will do it. Wins the match 3-1 and notches his first win in this pool of death.
GG's to Foxy. Played solid all around. I think overall the very aggressive style from TA ultimately ended up hurting him. And I think if he was able to adjust his play in the later stages to send more garbage, he would have had a much better attack. But still really good stuff from TA. Just Foxyman is one of those competitors that's hard to beat.
So let's take a look at those updated Pool 4 standings now. Foxyman, by virtue of that 3-1 victory, casts the first stone in this pool of death, and this is still going to be a bloodbath left to go, Tayman. This really is just the beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Every single matchup in this pool is going to be a banger, so make sure that you stick around.
Indeed, we're gonna have 2 more matches in this pool coming tomorrow. But that was definitely the kind of start to this tournament that we needed to see. But don't look now, because we've got a bit more on the schedule for today. We've got 5 matches. We just went through match 1. We've got plenty more to go, and our next matchup, Tayman, is a matchup of new players to this tournament. One of them with a bit more speedrunning experience, the other with more PvP experience in Fate 7799 versus Fortnite Mike. What would you expect to see in that matchup, Tay?
Fate getting the number 10 seed as a newcomer is quite impressive. They've been putting up some solid times in qualifiers. Fortnite Mike not far behind. I'd have to take another look at the qualifier spreadsheet to see where they finish, but I think that's going to be a really exciting matchup. I'm going to have it on while I have lunch.
Indeed. Whoever figures out the the strats the fastest will have the best time in this matchup, but we'll see that coming up in just a little bit. That is all for our broadcast of this match. Tayman, any final thoughts on what we just saw?
Pokemon Puzzle League is back, baby.
Pokemon Puzzle League is back, and you've got a match coming up in it too. So I'll let you excuse yourself to prepare for that, and we'll see some more action here on twitch.tv/puzzle speedrun throughout the day. But for our YouTube broadcast, that is going to do it. So for Tayman, ND, and everyone at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
Take care, everyone.